Hi everybody, and welcome to True Wants, where here we try to help you make that decision if it's going to change from a want to a need. If you are new to my channel, I really hope you will choose to subscribe. It's free and it's easy. It's the red button that you see right underneath this video. If you press it and it turns gray, you're in. It's that simple. There's also that bell beside that subscribe button that I always recommend that you press. It's called the notification bell. And what ends up happening is YouTube will notify you just once that I have uploaded a brand new video. I do upload a lot, and sometimes my videos are time sensitive, so I don't want you to miss out. So make sure to press that subscribe button, ring that bell, and you'll be in the know. Also in that same area, there is that thumbs up, and that's where you guys come in. If you enjoy the content that I make, and that I make so much of it, please take a second to hit that thumbs up. It will turn blue, the number will increase, and that's you helping True Wants grow on this huge YouTube platform. So I'm thanking everyone in advance for the support of the thumbs up. Okay guys, this is something that is out of my, I normally don't do this because, as you know, I purchase a lot for this channel, I purchase a lot for myself and so on and so forth. But when it comes to IPSY, there was an email that came down, and normally I don't get a lot of emails from IPSY, but they were promoting this Netflix, I guess it's going to be a new program or a new series that is called The School for Good and Evil. And they had a couple of bundles that they put together. And in one of the bundles was this gorgeous, gorgeous shadow palette from Drugstore. Ironically, I think this is the same palette that when we started doing the sneak peeks for the X, this might be one of the palettes or the palette that some of us might get in our Glam X if you get the Glam X. So we're going to get a sneak peek on this item. I also had the opportunity to wear everything that was in this kit on my face. So we'll go through the kit first, and then I'll share with you everything that I did in reference to get the look that I was able to create with all the items that were in this bundle. This bundle spoke to me, and also the price of this I thought was reasonable for everything that we got. So we're talking IPSY. And the bundle came in a bag that we've received in the past in our Glam bags, which is a really fantastic bag for this time of year. But I think this was one that we received in the past, if my memory serves me correctly, but it is the cutest bag ever. So I'm happy to be able to get a second one of these that I'll be able to gift. And I think it is absolutely fantastic. It is not lined inside at all. And the IPSY name, I think, is only on the toggle, and it's really hard to see. So this is a really nice, fun bag. So that is the first item that was in here. But this was called Netflix, The School of Evil haul. They're saying there is an over $113.50 value in here, and I ended up paying $24.99. I'm just going to double check. Yeah, and I still paid that $1.99 handling fee, but the shipping was free. So all in all, to my door here in Florida, it cost me $28.73. So let me share with you what was in here, and then we'll open up everything and go through it. So the first item that was in here was this gorgeous, gorgeous one shade that I ended up using in the center of my eye. It is from Il Maquillage. I have received another one of these in a different shade, and it always blew me away. The actual quality and the pigmentation that you get out of this product is unbelievable, and it's called Jackpot. And this is the gorgeous, heavy, it says Il Maquillage, it's embossed in here. There's a gorgeous, I don't know how much I can put it up without the lights like affecting you guys. It has the gorgeous emblem of their logo in it, and inside is this stunning shade. So like I said, I made sure to use everything that was in here. So that is what I ended up using as the pop of color in the middle of my eye. And that one is called Color Boss Multi-Dimensional Eye Color in Jackpot. And what they wrote about this, they're saying Color Boss Multi-Dimensional Eye Color in Jackpot is a multi-dimensional and totally eye-catching. This metallic green shade was practically made for all of your big nights out. This buttery smooth, and that's exactly what it was, pigment, they're saying will last for hours without creasing or fading, and can be applied wet or dry depending on the level of color payoff. And I did both, so I will share with you my thoughts on that. The next item in here was the palette, and this is from Drugstore, and it's called I Am Shadow Palette. So it came in this box here, and then inside was this stunning palette inside here. And what they wrote about this is I Am Shadow Palette is a luxurious collection of 18 mattes and shimmers. It's wrapped in a stunning illustration by the artist Monica Loya, and it's infused with Mexican blue agave, which is a lot of her line. And there's another Mexican brand, I think it's called Arsali, and she also is a Mexican, and she also puts a lot of this blue agave in her brand as well. And these rich pigmented shadows offer a soft butter blend and build up a formula that serves as a unique smooth to feel for each application. Normally her palettes have a mirror in it, which this one does, but normally it is like metallic and you can pull it out. I tried pulling this one out and it didn't budge, so I'm gonna leave it as is because I think this one, it might not, but those are the gorgeous shades that are in here. And at the end, I will show you what shades I used, and I will also swatch all of these. So this way, if this ends up becoming a choice item for us in the X, you guys will have a heads up in person of what it feels like and what the shadows look like. The next item in here is from Rowan, and that's the lip that I have on. And this is the packaging that it came in. And this one, it says, is called Kiss My Liquid Lip Balm in Scout. To me, this is truly a lip balm, and it can go from light to get it as dark as I did, but I'm gonna share that with you too when we do the swatches. And this one here, like I mentioned, I don't know if I did, it is in the shade called Scout. And what is written here, it says, Kiss My Liquid Lip Balm in Scout will help hydrate, smooth, and nourish, just like a balm. It has mango and grapeseed oil while coating the lips in a shiny tint that doesn't feel sticky or gooey. Totally agree with that. The next item in here was from Koki, and this I also used. One side is a pencil and the other side is a liquid liner. And it says it's an eyeliner pen and gel duo-ended eyeliner in matte black. And what they have written here is called Mascara 101 in black noir, helps give your lashes a quickie boost. No, I'm reading the wrong thing. Sorry, guys. This one is the Koki. And did I take any information? Yeah. This one says it's an eyeliner pen, gel duo-ended eyeshadow in matte black. It's here to help you create the perfect line. Sorry, guys. Perfect line and flick as wing in every single time. It's made with the ultra saturating jet black pigments that last for hours without smudging or fading too. The next item that was in here is the one that was from Sei, and this one came in this box, and this is the Mascara 101 in black and noir. And the information on this one, it says it gives your lashes that quickie boost. It is a buildable formula that gives you the look of longer, thicker lashes, all with just one swipe. I don't agree with that, but I will share with you my thoughts when we get to that in a sec. And then the next item that was in here was another absolute winner, and it's from Anastasia de Beverly Hills. And this is the Brow Wiz, and the shade was medium brown, which is my shade. This is one that is such a fantastic, fantastic product. Love always being able to share about this product with you guys. And this one here, what they wrote is Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in medium brown is the arch must have. It says complete with the ultimate pencil tip with a custom spoolie brush, and you will score fuller, more defined brows with minimal effort. So that's everything that was in this kit. Now I'm going to do some swatching and I will show you everything that I ended up doing. Just give me a second here. We have been so busy today, and I definitely wanted to try the products out. So I'm trying to fit everything in. So you'll have to excuse me if my mind is a little bit scattered. This one here is the Brow Wiz. This is the spoolie that is on the other end. And this is the pencil here. We've been getting deliveries all day, guys. You know, it's just been a little busy. So this one here is the medium brown, and that is what the shade looks like here. And what's great about this is how small the tip of this pencil is, and you can literally do the finest. I'm going to try to do it as light as possible so you can see, you can make it look, so if you have sparse areas, you'll be able to fill them in easily with this product. It is so beautiful and it really stays intact. So really, really excited about this. And this on its own, I'm sure is more than the price of the whole kit. All right, the next item is the mascara. And this one I was excited for. And you know what's always funny is the items that I get really excited for end up being the ones that I think I get a little bit more disappointed on, but the ones that I'm least excited for end up being the heroes. So this one was a brand that I'd never heard of before, and I really wanted to try it. And I love trying new mascaras. And when I opened it up, the brush I had high hopes for because it has those spikes, and it also has that little area there on the top that has those extra little spikes that are in there. And that is fantastic when you're trying to do your lower lashes. So I really had high hopes for this. However, when I end up, and if I wasn't just doing something to share with you my thoughts, I would have definitely, if I use this, and the thoughts that I had on it were that when I put it on, and I had to do like close to 3 to 4 to even, it gives you more of that natural lash. So if I'm using a mascara like this and it's giving me the length that I want, but it's not giving me the volume that I want, I always do a second mascara that has more of that brush type of wand, and that's what I would have done as my second step. But because I wanted to show you what it looked like on my eyes on its own, because this is what's in this kit, I left it alone. And then those are the lashes that I was able to achieve with this, but this took about 3 to 4 coats even just to get this. However, on the bottom lash, that fantastic spoolie was one swipe and I was done. So excited that I had the opportunity to try this because it was a new brand to me. Is it one that I will reach for again? I have so many better mascaras that I'm enjoying more, but I will definitely reach for this again, because sometimes with mascara, as it gets older, it gets a little bit better. The formula might have to thicken up a little bit more. I will definitely try it a couple more times, and then I will try it with another mascara to see if I can get the look that I like. But this is one that I think if you look for more of that natural type of lash, you will get. But that type of brush I thought was absolutely fantastic. The next item in here was the one from Scout, and this is the one that scared me the most because of the color. But I knew we're getting into that fall season, and I thought, if anything, I know that I like this brand a lot, Rowan, and the one in Charlie ended up being one of my favorite glosses. This truly feels like a balm. You do not feel like it's on your lips, and it gives this amount of hydration. It is just beautiful. And also, I'm gonna swatch this for you. I ended up using a pencil from my stash that we got in other boxes from this brand called Evio. This is not part of the kit, but this is what I used just to line my lips. What I would have done, and I should have done, was really fill in my whole lip with this color, which is very similar to the color that was in here. I'll just do a little so you guys can see what I mean by that. That is what this looks like here. And then I should have topped this off, but I didn't read before that this was just a gloss. For some reason, I thought this was gonna be more of a liquid lipstick, but it's not. It's so beautiful. And I'm so much happier that it is an actual gloss. And what's great about this, the tip on this goes on an angle, and it also has that little funnel, I call it, on the inside, which holds a lot of the product inside. So you don't have to constantly go in and dip. Because a lot of times with darker colors, you have to be a little bit careful, because especially when it's a gloss, it might go on darker and then, you know, lighten up, and then you have to end up going back in to kind of even everything out. You didn't have to do that with this. And I'm going to show you here. I'm going to try to do just one, so I'll push it all the way out so you guys can see how the color can be so much lighter. And then I'm going to do it in another area right underneath it here, and not, I'm going to try to put it all condensed like into one area, so that you guys will be able to see that the more you put on, the darker you can get the product to look. So that is it, just one, and then that's trying to put a couple more coats on. So the more coats I put on, the deeper and darker it got, but it was so beautiful on. So really, really excited about that. Then the Il Maquillage. This one, exactly what they said. First of all, the pop of color that you're seeing in the center of my eye is this item here. I was blown away by this. I did not finger swatch before, so I'm gonna finger swatch with you guys here. But look at this color. When I put one of my brushes in here, it looked and felt like it almost was gonna be like a cream. And when it went on very like smoother than silk. And look how much I still have on my finger. So impressed with this. You know, it's funny. When we get so spoiled with getting eyeshadow palettes, and then when companies come out with like one shadow on their own, Dose of Colors does the same thing. They have this magnificent shade that comes in one shadow pans, and you always say to yourself, oh my God, how could some shadow just be like $20 for one shadow, you know, when I can get a whole palette for like that price? This is why. So when we're able to get shadows like this from these type of brands inside, they are like, you're spoiling yourself. It's such a treat, and really, really excited about it. And what's really fantastic about this is also the packaging. So if you want to also give this as a gift, the packaging is so unique as well. So really, really impressed with this product. The next one in here that I used was from Koki. And this also went on really, really beautifully and smooth. I did the liquid eyeliner on the top, and I used the pencil a little bit in my, just like the outer corner of my eye, because this eye was becoming really, really smoky looking. And then I did a little bit in my inner rim, and it went on easily. It didn't pull or anything like that. So I'm going to show you the tip of the gel, and this is what it looks like here. And I'm just going to do a little bit on my finger here, so you guys can see what it looks like there. And then the other side was a beautiful, beautiful liquid, and the flexibility of the wand, the tip was absolutely fantastic. So I'm gonna just do that right here. So that was how easy it went on my eye. Literally, I did it once, and this is the color payoff that I got, and it didn't smear or smudge, and it dried pretty quickly, so I didn't have to worry about the transfer. Really impressed with this, and this is this brand called Koki. Now we're gonna go to the star of the show, which is the Translucent palette, and this one, as I mentioned, is in the one that they're calling, is the name on here? Yes, it says I Am Palette, but the one that they mentioned on the paper here is the one that is called I Am Shadow Palette. So I'm really, really excited about this one. So like I said, the shadows in here are beyond stunning. I've already had the luxury one time before to get a Translucent palette. Twice I ended up not getting it. One time it was a choice item for me, and I didn't end up getting that choice. It was the first time in all the years that I was with BoxyCharm that I didn't get my choice item. And then the second time was I ordered it in the charm room, and that order never came either. So this really is, and then I was able to get one in one of my boxes. So I was excited that I finally got a full-size palette, and I'm absolutely loving it. But this one I definitely wanted to grab. But like I said, I think this is going to be a sneak peek for the one that's going to be in the X. Her shadows are absolutely stunning, and I will definitely swatch every single one for you, and you will see what I mean. So I'm going to start with, and I'm going to leave the black one to last so that my fingers don't get all crazy. This one is called Divina, and I'm going to do the ones that are all these beautiful satin shimmer shades. This one's called Vibrant. This one is called Hustle. And this one in the middle here is called Grateful. Grapefruit. And this is how beautiful. And I didn't end up using this one, except for the first one I used in the corner of my eye because I wanted to use the Il Maquillage one in the middle. But I'm going to swatch them all, and then I'll go through what I did on my eyes, because I definitely wanted to try as many colors as I could. And there's only one other one here that is the these type of shadows, which is the satin shimmer. And this one is in Unstoppable. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous color. So those are all the satin shimmers that are in here. Now we're going to take and go through the mattes. So I have a wet cloth and a dry cloth right beside it. So the first vibrant color in here is called Soleil. The next one here is called Happy. Then we have Light, which is what I use to set my eyeshadow primer, and I use the Stuck On You that we just got in a box. And this one here is called Bella. And these are pigmented, so you literally only needed to put, at least I did, my brush in once, and the color that was in the pan on the colors that I used is exactly what showed up on my eyes, and exactly where I placed it. Even when I did my pencil brush with the darkest shade, which was a brown, it stayed exactly where I put it. Now I also put my foundation on first and always do my eye makeup second. So for me, it's really important, and I can tell you there was no fallout or any of that. So, and the reason I do that is because time is always of the essence with me. So my full face is more important. With my shadow, that's a treat. So if I don't have time, I'll end up using my bronzer, a little bit of the blush, you know, or some of the highlighter in my eyes, and then I'm out the door. If I have time to play, that's when I get to enjoy a palette. The next ones that are in here is Mar, and that's why I also do my eyeshadow last. Then we have this one that's called Diosa, and then we have a darker one that's called Ponderosa, and that is that one here. So let's do it up here. Wow, these colors are beyond stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. This is such a versatile palette. It is one that definitely you'll be able to use like all year round, because you have these beautiful bright colors, and yet you also have enough of those deeper tones that you will be able to play. So let me just try to get the darker colors off my fingers. Okay, And then on the bottom here, we have Unica, Alma, Passion, and Almar, which is these here. So I'm just gonna put them over here. And then we just have a couple more. Is that not Beyond? And then we'll just do the last couple. And then we have the Resilience, and then we have the Darkest Black. And like I said, I didn't use the darker shade because I had the eyeliner here, but if I didn't, I definitely would have used it. So we have the one that is called Resilience, and then we have Fuji, which is that one there. And that is what those all look like there. So that's the entire palette swatched. And now I'm just gonna try to share with you what I did and how I did my eyes so that you guys will see. And because I don't do any edits here and I just try to sit down and share my thoughts, it's important for me as I'm doing my makeup to really try as much as I can and try to keep my thoughts together to be able to share with you what I did and how I did it. So this one here is what at the end I ended up using just in the corner of my eyes to give me that little bit of pop of color. I did not use the black, which I definitely would have, but the shades that I used were this one here I used to set my eyeshadow primer. I then used this as the transition shade, and it went on more like a cooler tone than what I was looking for. So I tried to lighten it up a little bit right underneath with this shade here. Then of course, these shades always speak to me, these corals and oranges. That's what I ended up putting in my, right underneath what you guys would consider the transition. What I do is, because my eyes are so small, these other shades that you guys call transition shades, I always put them higher up to make it's almost like a smoke and mirrors. It gives the impression that my lid space is more. So I do that, and then on my true, where it actually creases in, is where I will put the brighter color so that I will have almost that shadow effect, and that's what I did here. Then I deepened up the outer side with a pencil brush, and I put it just in the corners, and then I brushed that out, and then I ended up using the Il Maquillage Jackpot right in the center. And if I wasn't going to do that and I was wearing greens, there were enough greens in here to choose from to do that, but I definitely wanted to try the Il Maquillage. I'm impressed with this Translucé brand. I'm very, very excited for the X to come out. But like I said, I think this might be the palette that they are talking about that might be in some of our X's. I'm not sure if it's going to be a choice, because with the X, they choose 5 and we get to choose 3. So I'm not sure if it's going to be a choice item or if some of us are going to get it. And as always, when there's a collaboration in the X, they might be the collaborators, but they own, and if they have a brand, which they do this month, that's coming up for November, they only have a couple of products from their brand. And everything else are products that are ones that she would use that are usually very high end, which is what we're seeing while I'm doing the spoilers for the X. So if you love spoilers and you love unboxings and you're an IPSY BoxyCharm girl, then this is the channel that I think you would enjoy, because those are the boxes that I really, really focus on and enjoy on this channel. I do sprinkle in a couple of other ones, like the American Influencer has been a newer one to me that I'm really, really enjoying. I've been with Allure and Macy's and some of the standards, but to me, IPSY and BoxyCharm is really where I spend a lot of my dollars, not only on the boxes, but on a lot of their sales. So because I think that they're the ones that really dominate the subscription box, where we're getting the real bang for our buck, as well as getting the brands. So I'm really, really excited to have had the opportunity to try a lot of new brands to me. So the Translucé palette, an absolute winner. The Koki dual-sided, absolute winner. The Il Maquillage, I've already had one other color in this that blew me away, but this one even more so. I completely forgot how fantastic this is. And that's the only negative about getting so much product all the time, is you only have one face. So you really, you know, when the boxes come, if I get the opportunity to sit down and try them and then share with you about them, it's fantastic. Because if I was talking to myself, who was on the other side of the camera watching, you know, girls that were doing this before, I was looking for myself for which I was going to spend my few dollars on for that 1 or 2 items that would interest me. And if you're doing that, this ended up being an absolute, to me, reveal of a sneak peek of a product that I never would have known about and fell absolutely in love with. Then we have Roween. Like I said, my favorite in this one is Charlie. But if you're looking for a gorgeous lip for the fall that isn't going to dry out your lips. It's going to feel like a balm. You're not even going to feel like you're wearing anything, but it's giving you that color of that vamp. Then this to me is an absolute winner. This one I would not highly recommend, but like I said, this was a first, like really first impression. So I'm gonna play with it more, but out of everything that was in this box, this was my least favorite. And then of course, this was an absolute winner. This is one that's been in my, in my wardrobe, my cosmetic wardrobe forever, is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This was one of the first brow products that I ever purchased and repurchased and repurchased and repurchased. So this one is an absolute winner. So the fact that if you're just interested in this product on its own and everything else is free, then I think you will be like me, where you will enjoy everything that was in this box. So this one, like I said, is found in the shopper. It is called the School for Good and Evil. I'm hoping it's still available. There were a couple of bundles that they were advertising, but I didn't even know about this. It came down in an email, and like I said, it was almost like it wanted me to know about it, because I normally don't get emails from IPSY. And then this is the gorgeous palette. And of course, we got the cutest bag in this one as well. So please share with me in the comments down below if you even saw this bundle, because I saw it, like I said, it came through an email. And then when I was going through all my emails late in the evening, when I was answering some comments and I was waiting for some uploads to come into YouTube, that was when I went into the shopper to look around, and that just was like, wow. And I had it left for me to remind me to go in. So I got lucky when I went in that it was still available, because a lot of times when there's these bundles or these emails that they send out, sometimes those sell out a little bit quicker. But lately I've been very lucky. Everything that I have wanted, I've been able to get my hands on without, things selling out. But it might be the sign of the times now, where everyone is starting to watch their dollars, and these luxury dollars, we're looking for things that have a big bang for their buck. So for this, for $24.99 plus the $1.99 shipping and handling, for $113 worth of makeup with everything that I would use, I think it's an absolute winner. Please share with me in the comments down below what your thoughts are about this. And finally, this video, we just finished filming also, so I'm hoping that this will get up this weekend, and that's the giveaway for us to celebrate that we just hit the midpoint of 4,500 subscribers to this channel. So I am so excited because it's a really unique giveaway that we're doing, because we just literally a month or two ago just celebrated that we hit that 4,000 and our 3-year anniversary, where I gave away over 2 major giveaways that were over 8 full-size boxes of products. So this one is going to be a little bit more unique because it's the halfway point, but the way things are going, I already started putting things away to have another big celebration for us to hit that 5K. So thank you to all of you that are watching. Thank you to all of you who are sharing this channel. And thank you so much for finding me and sticking with me. And a lot of you have been with me from when I started. So this has been amazing, that not only are we getting new people that are finding this channel, but I'm loving that you guys are growing with me, the ones that have found me and have stuck with me and have grown with me. So thank you to everybody. So keep your eyes open this weekend for that video as well. I'm hoping to get that up on Sunday. There's been so much that I've had to share that this kept getting put on the back burner, but I definitely want to get the video up to you guys so that you guys can start entering. All right, take care everybody. Once again, stay well, and I'll see you all soon again in my next video. Bye for now.